How do women know if you're an alpha or a beta male? Sharp King coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com, author of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. So this is a question that I got a couple days ago. Someone wanted to know, what's the difference between an alpha male and a beta male? How do you know how women see you? How do you know what category they put you in? What are some actions, some characteristics, some habits that I could do to become more alpha? Now, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I particularly don't like using the words alpha and beta, because when I was growing up, I didn't hear anybody say that. I didn't hear anybody say, I'm a beta male, or you're alpha man, or you're masculine man. I didn't hear anyone throw around any of these terms. All I heard my father said, my uncle say, my grandfather say, is this is how you be a man. This is what men do. This is how men hold it down. This is how men take responsibility. I didn't hear them mention anything about an alpha male, beta male, or any of these titles that they throw around today. And so, but for this illustration, for this video, I'm going to use the terms alpha and beta to try to make some sense and just be clear on what I'm talking about in this video. So number one thing that I'm not gonna say the number one thing, but one of the main things that a lot of alpha males do and a lot of beta males don't is we don't really care what people think about us. We don't really care. Yeah, we might listen. We might entertain it. It might even affect us just a little bit. But at the end of the day, we're going to make the best decision that's in our best interest. And at the end of the day, either you're in or you're out. We don't got time for you to make up your mind and negotiate and beg, and we don't really. There's no time to really be thinking about what people think about you, how they feel about you. I mean, you're gonna be wasting so much time. That's gonna take you away from what you really should be working on, what you really should be thinking about. And it's just a distraction. Really. And the next thing I would say is we take charge. Alpha males, we take charge. Now, a lot of beta males tend to be passive, a lot of manipulation going on. You're trying to get the girl to like you. You're buying gifts when you shouldn't. You're buying flowers when you shouldn't. I mean, you're buying gifts and flowers the first day. I mean, come on, man. You don't even know if she likes you the first day. You're buying gifts, flowers. You're going to lavish restaurants and beaches and resorts. First day. Come on, man. You're taking the girl out on a trip the first day. Come on. I mean, you don't even know if she likes you. She might think you're a clown. So we're not trying to buy love or buy affection. I know in a lot of these rap songs, they talk about, I need love and affection, and no. I don't need anything. What I want and what I need is two different things. I don't have I don't need it. I don't have to have it. I can go without. You know. So we take charge. We, if we lead. That's the next point. We lead. We lead by example. We know how to follow up to the next thing. Escalate the conversation to the next thing. Escalate. Take the relationship to the next level. Or it's like, for example, if you're on a date and let's say y'all got a good vibe, y'all laughing, talking, having a good conversation. We can feel out. We can feel the woman. We know what she's open to or what she's down to do. We know if she's down to pull them panties off. We can feel it. See, nobody can really tell you when a woman is ready to get down for the get down. No one can really train you how to do that. That's something you gotta have to learn and figure out on your own through trial and tribulation, and you have to pick up on the signs. Because let's just face it, the average woman is not gonna tell you, "Hey, I want to take you home tonight. I want to jump on top of you and pound you to death." Look, there's always exceptions to the rule, but that doesn't happen every week. That doesn't happen every day. That might not happen for you ever. I know some guys ain't never had a woman tell them, "Hey, I want to take you home with me tonight." Some guys ain't never been told that. So you're gonna have to pick up on the signs. The average woman is not super aggressive like that. She's not. The average woman is gonna throw out a couple signs, and if you don't catch the signs, she's gonna move on. She's gonna be like, "Well, I guess he ain't the guy for me because he's kind of slow." So we alpha males, we pick up on the signs. We not only do we know how to pick up on the signs, we can feel women. We understand where they're coming from. We understand female nature. Now, a lot of the beta guys, they don't want to understand female nature. They don't want anything to do with female nature. They want women to act the way they want them to act. They see women the way they see them. Whatever that is. They want women to act a certain type of way. Whatever that is. To them. That's an individual thing. They don't accept women for who they are. Female nature. At all. They want women to walk around. It's kind of like on eggshells. They have to be perfect in their eyes. And, you can't have no flaws. You got to be perfect. She basically she has to play the part. She had to dress a certain way, look a certain way, makeup, hair done, and shoes on. Everything has to be just right. That's the beta dudes. They're like that. I mean, and whenever if he finds out anything about her that he doesn't like, he'll be instantly turned off. As soon as he finds out that she slept with too many guys, he's instantly turned off. He doesn't really. He's not really trying to hear anything. He's not trying to hear. He doesn't want to hear anything that has to do with reality. I mean, some of these guys are worse than women. I mean, you think women are emotional. Some of these beta dudes are like a walking train wreck waiting to happen. It's only a matter of time. And the next thing I would say is we on that grind. We on that grind. We trying to get our money up. If we ain't got the money up, we trying to get the money up. We always looking for opportunities to better ourselves, people around us, our friends, family, whatever, people that we care about. We're always open and seeking to get better. We always know that there's room to get better. We never get too comfortable. You know, one of the biggest problems today is it's not necessarily the lack of education. It's the lack of leadership. That's the biggest problem. One of the biggest problems that I see today. It's like a lot of people just don't want to step out on their own and do anything because they're afraid that it's going to fail. They're afraid that they're going to fail. And the problem with that is the only way you fail is if you quit or you give up or you just never get started. So I always look at there's no such thing as failure to me. I look at it like the only way I fail is if I give up. So failure and giving up is not really an option. So, if you do something you've never done before, or you start something you've never done before, regardless of what it is, you're going to fall down. It's going to be hard. It's probably going to take more time than you thought. That's comes with the process. There's no shortcut really. There's no get rich quick. Get rich quick is 10 years for the average person. I know they got a lot of Hollywood movies and shows that portray people like I'm a self-made millionaire, and it doesn't work like that. I know that's the perception out there that one person can do it all. It doesn't work like that. I mean, one person can't do it all even if you're in a traditional relationship. So why would you think one person can be successful in some business or some organization or anything where it's massive growth and success going on or happening? Why would you think why would you think one man can have all this success without a team of people? It takes a village. It takes a tribe. It takes a team. It's like, even if you have kids, it takes a village to raise them kids. You need help to raise those kids. You need help to make more money. You need help to create more income. You need people for that stuff. You're only one person. And it's only 24 hours in a day. Everyone has the same time. So if you want to make more time, you have to leverage your relationships. You have to leverage your money. That's how this really works. It just doesn't work like that. There's this fantasy about how one person is so great. And they get on, and people put them on a pedestal and act like they're bigger than life. And then when they put the guy or the woman on the pedestal, that they automatically give themselves permission to quit or not even try. So the alpha males, we don't get caught up in that. We look at things for what it is. Doesn't matter how. I don't care if I dislike it. It doesn't matter if I dislike it. What matters is tell me how it is, and that way I know how to deal with it. That way I know how to navigate around it. Because I'm going to get around it. Either I'm going to go through the front, the back, or the side. But I'm going to find a way to get around it, regardless. So I don't care who's in the White House. I don't care. I'm going to find a way to get around this. I'm not going to let anybody stand in my way. Period. That's the difference between the alphas and the betas. The betas, it doesn't take much to stop them from doing anything. All they gotta do is just someone has to start talking, saying something that they don't like, and all of a sudden they get turned off and get depressed, get discouraged. Or the wife tells wife or the girlfriend say, "Hey, it ain't gonna work. You can't do it." That's the end of that. But not me. No. You're not gonna stop me from doing something that I really want to do. Especially if it involves more than one person. Which 9 times out of 10, it does involve more than one person. Because most of the actions and things that I do, it's not just about me. I make it much bigger than me. That way, it gives me a much bigger and bolder vision, and people will get involved, and they'll support what you got going on. But if you make it all about you, it's not gonna last. I had an old wise man told me years ago. He said, if you want to move fast, go by yourself. But if you want to last longer, go with a team. Yeah, that was some of the best advice I ever had. So hey, if you like this video, like, subscribe, click the little bell below. That way when I come online, you get to ask me questions. And the question of the day is this: what have you given up on and you wish you've never done it? Maybe you have regrets, or maybe you wish you could have done more. Leave comments leave your comments in this video below. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.